What is up, Big Food? How are you doing? I am doing swell, my man. How's everything with you? What up, Costin? Alright, time to get back into this mental game here. Oh, dude. I can use some rain too right now. It's been 100 where I'm at. Alright. Gonna get right into it. Hopefully we can finish up this game today. That's good. That's good. I could use some rain. It's been fairly dry over here, and we've had multiple fires within Washington and Oregon states. All right. Let's get into it. Three of them here, okay.
The mirror. You're stronger than you. Focus. Focus! Focus now! She's scared. No one can. Take him down! Take him down! Get him down!
Oh shit, here we go. Stuck at work with nothing to do, and my data sucks. How is life, man? It's not too shabby. How about you there, Big Food? And I've never seen this game. Dude, this game is mental. Malik, what's up? I'm glad all of you have taken a few minutes out of your day to stop in and say what's up. Enjoy the footage here. This game is completely mental. If you never played it and you have Xbox, it is currently on sale with gold members for like $20 after tax. It is a complete mental thing. This gal, she has like psychosis and stuff, and not sure if it's you know, like if it's all in her head about this and whatnot. It's just an unusual type game. It's very fun to play. I don't know if it's only on Xbox. You might have to check PlayStation if you're a PlayStation player, but the game is just if you're I can just give you a warning here. If your mind isn't that stable, this is not a game for you. It'll drive you fucking insane. Yeah, in a way it kind of does, because I played the first God of War. I have not played any other ones, but yeah, I can see that. Oh, damn it, I gotta get up. Come on, man. Don't die, don't die, don't die.
Why do you still fight on? Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas, the rivers of hell.
No, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Isn't that what you deserve after all you've done? Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead?
Oh, damn it, come on.
Look around you. What hope is there for? Even if his soul could be rescued. Do you think he would thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father?
And if you die too many times, no matter how far you are in the game, you have to start all the way back from the beginning. You know, I looked it up, and on Wikipedia, it doesn't really explain a whole lot about it. But I don't know. It's just an unusual game, really. She's like a tribes member, and I think she has to kill the head demon person who killed her entire tribe, I think. And she has psychosis, you know, like kind of like schizophrenia, and you hear all the voices. And with the headphones on, it actually sounds like there's actually people in back of you talking in each of your ears. It's kind of a trip. Yeah, and it's got puzzles and stuff that you have to do. You have to do puzzles and stuff in the game just to advance further. It's a really cool game, though. If you like games like this, it is really cool. I've never played it, so what you're seeing is my first time. Oh man, this game is just a beautiful made game. It really is. It's really good. The graphics are really intense. The acting is really good. It is my first time playing. I'm probably almost to the end of it. Yeah, it really does. It's a really good game. Real good. It's crazy insane. And it's not one of those types of games where you have to go find certain things and stuff.
Not on my own.
And build new weapons and stuff. It's not like that at all. What you get is what you get in this game, and that's it.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
Senua, look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Simba was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help. A little hope.
Sorry, I gotta set something up here real quick. Alright. Killer Hugler, what is up? Welcome, welcome. I have not played Bully before. I have looked at it though. Go. Alright. Alright, Big Food. Appreciate you stopping in and saying what's up. Much appreciated. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Yeah, there's times where I'll just stop and look around in this game because it's just cool as hell. It's so cool looking. This game is very well made. Jessica MC, what's up? Appreciate you stopping in. How you doing?
I'm here to help you. Senua. We're back.
Looks like there could be something over here.
Where have you been? Here she is. Don't worry. We're here to help you. You don't have to do this on your own anymore. You need us. We were worried. We're here to help you. You need us. So worried.
You missed the cave of like souls and stuff. It was like a bloody
You can trust us.
area. Really, it's pretty crazy.
Senua, it's us.
Yeah.
We won't leave you. Don't leave us. We're here to stay. She needs us.
The real only disappointment I really found in this game is that
We found
she runs kind of
we
slow.
found you. Here she is. We're back.
That's as fast as she runs. Right there.
Don't worry, Senua. We'll look after you. Don't worry, Senua. Make sure you're safe. She's safe now. You're always safe with us. She has us.
I appreciate that,
You've
Jessica.
done so well, Senua. Come so far. Listen, Senua. Listen. You've done so well. Listen to
Awesome.
us.
Much appreciated. Really do.
To you.
Really appreciate that, Jessica.
Into the mountain.
Can you see it?
Shall we tell her where to go?
Okay, so there's a spot back here that I wanted to...
Just up there. Listen to us. That's it.
These voices, man, they like put you down sometimes,
Does she know which
but they
way
really
to
help
go?
you out in the battles, though.
Does she know her way into the mountain?
She's a good girl. Oh, isn't she? So clever. Did you miss us? Oh, she did. She did.
Are you glad we're back?
She's so glad. Back. Go on. Go up. Go up. Go up into the mountain.
and it somewhat guides you through the game because you don't have a mini map or anything like that. And what you get in the game is what you get. You don't go around searching, you know, for like different weapons and powers and things like that. Makes the game really unique in its own way. Okay, I guess either way I come out here. So, okay. Oh, this... Looks like there's something up here that I have to do. I'm doing good. Sorry for the long delay. I had to check your streak. What do you mean my streak?
There's a door. You can do it. You can see it. Come on, Senua. Go away.
Oh, steak. Oh. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I read that wrong. Had to check on my steak. Damn, this game looks good. You know, in real life, I wish I found like areas like this, you know, and that where you can just visit. You know, that would be just dope as hell.
I will tell you of a great hero named Sigurd, son of Sigmund, no less. Born after his father's death, Sigurd is
not doing too bad,
dwarf
killer.
Rain. But Rain does not love the boy. Instead, he plans to use him for his own ends. You see, Rain's father possessed a great treasure given to him by the gods. But Rain's brother, Fafnir, killed his father and took the gold all for himself. Fafnir hid the treasure out on a heath and could not leave it. And from the evil in his heart, he turned into a dark creature. A dragon.
Okay. Which way to go? Not sure which way to go here. Oh, I do know it's not that way.
You can't go back there.
Ever think of playing Far Cry Primal? Yeah, I have thought about it. Good Lord. I'm glad I'm not too scared of heights. I always die in Far Cry because of the bears, people's tigers, because I could never get a car.
Wow.
It's a trip.
Darkness She can feel it. No. Don't open the door.
Don't go in. Don't go back.
Love the Far Cry games, but not as much as Battlefield.
A great beast guards Helheim. Garm is its name, and it knows you are here, Senua. It can smell your stink. What are you afraid of, Senua? How will you save Dillion if you are too much of a coward to step into the shadows?
They can't stop me.
Then do it!
What the hell? Guess I gotta try to run through it.
The beast is stalking you from the shadows. Your sword is useless here.
Run! Run! Head back. It's too late. Open the door. It's locked. Torch. Get the torch.
Don't be fooled. The beast is still here. No, it's a trick.
Mother, do you hear that?
Don't fall for it.
It's me, Senua. It's so loud.
It's not her.
So full of hate.
It's a trap.
I just want to help them. Tell me what to do. Your father wants them to go away. And he only hurts me to silence them. But he's gone now.
But they always come back.
Yeah, right, Taylor?
He says I will die if I go with them. They say that I'm already dead.
No,
And they want me with them.
stop.
That's why they crawl through the walls.
Don't listen
Do you
to them.
see them? Do you see their faces?
He's coming. Senua, help me. Help, get me out of here. Don't go. She shouldn't be here. She escaped the darkness. She took her own life to escape it. She can't remember when it started. When her mother lost her smile. Her eyes gazing past her towards a world she could not see. This is what happens if you reach for the underworld, he said. It was a lot to take in for a child. And the first time she felt the cold.
Okay, so I guess I go this way.
Of fear. I don't talk much about her father. Sinbel.
Yeah, great. I get to walk down these dark,
upsetting her.
cold
But it doesn't
steps.
matter now, does it? She'll have to go under.
She can't.
She has to.
She can't.
The torch will go out.
Don't. She'll go out. She has to keep going.
She can do it.
She can't do it.
The light's gone out. Run! Run! Get through it as quick as you can. The panic is here.
What was that?
Your mind.
Okay, so somewhere around here there's that letter. What's back here? Damn it. I don't know. I gotta figure out this puzzle here. Can't die a whole lot. So I gotta go through here again.
She'll have to go under. She can't. She has to. She can't. I told her to go out. Don't. I told she go out. She can do it. She can't do it.
Hey, Tony, how's it going, man?
Stop. Stay there. Stay in the light. You have to rest here on the side. She's stuck. She hasn't found the rooms. Stay. You're safe in the light. Don't go anywhere. Stay here forever. She can't. She's stuck. She has to move. Nothing.
Somewhere around here is the shape. Maybe it could be up above too. Could be up above. I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Appreciate you asking. Much more appreciated that you stopped in here. I can't go that way. Not sure what to do here. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. God damn, what the fuck? God, I can't. Hope that's not it. Oh my god, where does it start me out at? So I must be back here. Hey, Topo, I'm about to go to my first level pool game. Nice. nice, man. I hope you have a good time there.
She'll have to go under.
That's not too bad.
I told you to go out. Don't. Come out.
I'm kind of bummed out that I have to work tomorrow.
She can't do it.
Fucking crazy ass mental game. It's like I'm in the mind of Tony.
Stop. Stay there. You have to rest here or you'll die. She's stuck. She hasn't found the rooms. Stay in the light. Stay. You're safe in the light. Don't go anywhere. Stay here forever. She can't. She's stuck. She has to find a room. Move! Without the rooms, you want nothing.
It is a scary place, I bet. You don't know what sort of looks like the caverns. A little bit. Yeah. I'm gonna try to figure out how the fuck do I gotta do next here. 'Cause there's something back here. But I can't go that way because there's no light over there. Dude, this game is... There's gotta be something here. Gotta be something here. I had the best squad today. I was the only person in the squad in TDM. Oh yeah, dude. That's a guarantee, man. Alright, now what do I gotta do here? Oh, hey. Hey, there we go. I got a torch.
Take it. It'll keep you safe. You can see how she can find the room.
Alright.
The light. She has it. Where is it? Now you're free to search.
A few things to sort out. Jump back in soon, kid. Alright. Alright, Tony. Appreciate you stopping in, bro.
The light will guide you.
Have a good one, man. Right, now maybe I can figure this out now.
Can you feel them? Can you see them? Where are they? She can't see them. She doesn't know. Look. What are you waiting for? Come on, what is that? Do it. Go.
Oh, there it is.
Hidden in plain sight. She has it. You have it. Keep going. Where's the next? Two more to find. The other two more to find. Why are you doing these pointless ones?
Now I know what's up.
Symbols are pure. They're meaningless. Your mother's here. What if you collect them and there's nothing behind the door? Save Dillian. This is just another trial. Just another trick. Just to distract her from her real mission. You think you know, but you don't. Your mother is killed. You don't know. Dillian is dead.
Something in here? Oh, hey.
Rain the dwarf's sole desire is to possess this dragon's accursed treasure, and he uses Sigurd to reclaim it. He tells Sigurd the story of Fafnir's gold, and the good-hearted hero promises to slay the dragon if Rain would forge a strong sword for him. Sigurd remembers that his father once possessed a sword given to him by Odin. Odin broke the sword to bring about Sigmund's death, but Sigurd's mother still has the pieces. And so Rain reforges the famous sword. Sigurd uses the sword first to avenge his father, and then he and Rain go in search of Fafnir.
Yeah, perhaps. So we gotta go this way now. So gotta go further down this way. Okay. And what's over here? I'll go this way. It's over here.
The lightness. She can sense
Blood.
it.
Holy shit.
Let's defeat it. There.
Well,
Use your sword. What's she doing? She's lighting the torch. It's not that. Send. Use your sword.
Get up, get up, get up, bitch.
It's not over. She's injured. She's not going to make it. She's going to die. No, she isn't. Finish this. Watch out! Stop them! It's nearly over. Finish it.
You can't go anywhere without your light.
Take the torch and move.
Damn, that was crazy. Well, there it is. So I probably have to get up on top. Have to look on top of here.
She
There
has
we
it.
go.
She did it. She's done it. Well done.
This place. It reminds her of the isolating, suffocating darkness that she lived through as a young girl. Imprisoned in her room at night. The faces in the dark, coming through the walls. She once thought everyone could see them. I mean, that's what children say all the time, isn't it? That there are monsters in the dark. By the time she realized that only she could see them, her father, Zinbel, could see the monster in her.
torch is going out. No, it's not. It's going to burn out soon. She hasn't got much time. It's going to burn out. She's too slow. It's not going to burn out. The darkness will come again. Light, sacred.
searching for weakness. They found your mother and used her to trap you in here.
Did you see her die? I don't remember. I was only 5. They told me she escaped the darkness. That she's with the gods. But what if they lied? What if the darkness took her and trapped her here?
It's a trap. The beast is coming. Steal it when you leave. What have you done?
No!
Uh-oh.
You've lost it! It's over!
The darkness is back. I've lost him. You've lost him. Get it out! Get to the light!
Without his head, you will never bring his soul back. His fate is sealed. Now it can see you at your weakest. The time you suffered as a child at the hands of your father Senua while you pined for Dillion. Do you remember that darkness, Senua? The beast is bringing it back.
Mother, why did you leave me? This darkness, it's spreading. Father's keeping me away from the others. Away from Dillion. I won't give up. I'm not going to rot in here. I'm going to fight Dillion.
Alright, let's go. Let's do this. So do I really need that skull or not? That's a good question. Not sure. That skull really needed.
Keep going. Save the light. Where is she?
The beast is down there.
No. She knows the beast is down there. She can go towards. He's always. He's there. You're never safe from him. You can feel him. Be careful. She needs to find Dillion. Where is he? She needs to find it. She lost it and she has to find it. Let's go. Where is it? Leave the torch alight. You're never going to find it.
God damn it, come on.
Get up quick! She's injured. She can still do it. End it. End it. Now she's hurt. She's injured.
Damn it, get up.
It's not over. It's not over.
God damn it. Don't be over, don't be over, don't be over. Do I want to go that way or not? Maybe I want to go this way. Again, I have to go that way. Can't move. God, keep pushing the wrong button. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Focus.
Oh. there other things I have to light up down here? More torches I gotta light? I don't see any torches. That was an unusual puzzle there. Christ, I'm like...
Her father tried to help her, but she wouldn't listen. He was doing his best. She never, ever listened.
He was trying to save her from the darkness.
Zimbel was right.
Zimbel was trying to save her from the darkness. But she wouldn't listen.
Never choose.
And now everybody is dead.
Because of her.
It's all her fault.
All her fault. So weak. She should have known. She should have.
Well, they like how they talk shit to her.
Well, she learns. She doesn't understand.
The dragon Fafnir is so large and deadly that it would be impossible to kill him face to face. But each day, Fafnir crawls across the heath to find water. So Sigurd digs a pit in the dragon's path and lies in wait in it. When Fafnir slithers overhead, Sigurd sinks his sword into the dragon up to the hilt. Sigurd leaps from the pit, and Fafnir sees his killer. He warns Sigurd that the treasure will lead to his death, as it led to the death of all who owned it. Sigurd replies that death comes to all men, and every man would want to be wealthy until that day. And he takes the treasure.
Alright, I'll be back in just a minute. Just gotta go use the restroom. Listen. Alright, we are back.
Luring her down.
The darkness will take her like it took her.
The beast knows. The beast knows exactly where she is. She's falling for it. She falls for their tricks every time. Plays into his hands.
I came that way, so I gotta go this way.
Although Sigurd kills the dragon, Rian wants to keep Fafnir's gold all for himself. Rian also wants the strength and wisdom of the dragon, so he drinks its blood and asks Sigurd to roast Fafnir's heart for him. Sigurd does so, but when he touches the roasted heart to see if it is done, he burns his finger. Without thinking, he licks his finger and tastes the dragon's blood. In that moment, he understands the language of birds and hears them talk nearby.
Get up! Get up! What are you doing? Where is she going? Faster, faster, keep going.
God damn. Gotta be right there. That is it right here. That is it. Gotta be it. that's it. That's gotta be it. Unless it's down here. Oh my God, come on. Alright, we're back.
Faster, faster, keep going, keep going. Stop.
Awesome, Angel. Thank you so much. I'll be back in just a little bit. I have to do something real quick. Just take me just a minute. Alright, I am back.
Faster, faster, keep going, keep going. Stop.
Try to figure out this puzzle here. Looks like I missed a torch over here. Because when I run across that bridge, I can't relight my torch, so I think I gotta relight it over here. Right here. I missed one.
What's she doing?
She's lighting a torch.
She's making light. She's making a fire.
She's got light on the other side.
Okay.
Stop! Stop! Keep going. Don't let him remember.
Follow you.
Quick.
Now she can.
Stop!
Torch up there.
Follow you. Quick.
Steps. There's a little. Oh, there it is. Okay. There it is. Now I can get it.
Stop!
There it is. Now we get it. Yeah, there we go. Now we can go through the door.
Dillion. She can't help but think of him. A tender guiding flame in a world so black. The longer it burned, the more she convinced herself that there was nothing beyond its reach. How little separates us from what we fear.
The heart himself. Rain once. Sigurd's newfound power lets him hear the birds speak. And they say, Sigurd should eat the heart himself. Rain wants Fafnir's gold. Sigurd should kill Rain before Rain kills him. Sigurd should find Brynhild the Valkyrie, who sleeps an enchanted sleep. Sigurd heeds the bird's advice. He kills Rain, eats Fafnir's roasted heart, and takes Fafnir's treasure. And he embarks on a new quest. To ride to Hinderfell and find Brynhild the Valkyrie.
Arms are grabbing. Oh, jeez. That's creepy. Oh, now I gotta crawl on my belly. Crap, now my torch is gonna go out.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming.
There it is.
Dillion, I see you. The beast has Dillion. No.
The beast. Uh-oh.
You're not taking him from me.
I warn you, Senua. I can smell your
No.
You betrayed your god.
I am leaving with him.
You turned your back on me. That is why Dillion will rot in hell. Come into my shadow.
Shit. Oh, damn it.
Get up quick! She's injured!
No, fuck, come on. Don't be it. me. Damn it! Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
She's hurt. Yeah, she's scared. She will make it. She can still do it.
Whoa! What a fight. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad at least. Fuck.
People think of evil as an unnatural, invisible force, and so invoke the gods for protection. But evil can come from the hand behind the gods. A familiar hand, cold and cruel. He tried to fix her with his rituals, kept her trapped in that hole. She couldn't say which was worse. The darkness, or the monster that her father had become. She couldn't fight them both. And so she left, headed for the one ray of light that shone down on her. If she had stayed, she wouldn't have survived. But maybe Dillian would still be alive.
I'm so sorry, Layla.
She will save his soul, even if this time she can't save her own.
Forgive me, Senua. I know you have no reason to trust me anymore.
Listen.
But believe this. It was my mission to make you hate. To hate the darkness with a passion so great it would focus your mind on this quest. Without it, I feel you left those slack. All this time, I wanted to protect you from the truth that would have destroyed you a long time ago. But you have conquered your darkness at every turn. You deserve to see behind the veil of darkness.
Then take me to the mountain to trust him as deep as we can go.
I won't stand in your way.
She has to trust him.
You will not survive what is in there.
I know.
Wow. Really love this game. It's really good.
Mother,
Wow.
I won't let the darkness trick me again. I know you're safe with the gods. I can feel Hela's gaze, searching for secrets inside of me. Secrets that even I can't see. I'm not here to fight my past. I'm here for Dillian. I will fulfill my vow, whatever the cost.
She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before.
I gotta go this way.
She's done it before. She can. She can. She'll do it again. How will she do it? There must be a way. You have to try. She'll never make it. She can see it. The bridge. She can't cross the bridge. It's broken. She has to fix it. It's too dangerous. She's done it before. You have to fight her. She can't. The final battle. Get his soul back.
This isn't just a broken bridge, is it? Mother, you showed me how to see further. To see the hidden wonders in our world and explore new paths into the unknown. To lead so that others may follow, or to warn so that they may avoid. That is our gift and our duty. I'm not going to look away in fear anymore.
She can do it.
She can still see the secrets of the gods. She thinks this place so special. She must see. She has the sight. She can see their secrets.
Say the world will come to an end. They call this Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. First, there will be a terrible winter, 3 years long. Then, mankind will turn on itself. Brothers will fight each other to the death, and people will forget what they owe their kindred. Times will be hard. Crimes will be great. It will be an age of axes and swords. The wind will blow through abandoned halls. Wolves will walk where children played. The world will fall into ruin.
Maybe I have to go this way now.
The Northmen say the gods will fight their last battle at Ragnarok. Their watchmen will blow the horn that can be heard through the whole world. And Odin will speak with the severed head of Mimir, which gives him good counsel. The land of the giants will thunder with the sound of their army on the move. The gods will assemble. The dwarves will leave their stones. The frost giants will come from the east. The Midgard serpent will turn up the waves. Eagles will scream and tear at the corpses with their yellow beaks. The ship of the dead will set sail.
She did it.
Now I gotta figure out how to fix the rest of the bridge. What the fuck?
was a warrior soul. What more could she give? A cursed soul.
Of course she is, no matter what she does. She can fight her. She can fight her at Ragnarok.
She's a warrior. She's gone.
Hela will want to fight her. Her soul is valuable. Hela.
She can take Dillion's soul and lay him to rest. Hela.
She can get his soul back.
She's so close to saving Dillion.
She can do it. She just has to be prepared to fight for it.
Few have come this far.
She can finally put it to rest.
What if she falls at the final hurdle?
She won't.
Then Hela will take both their souls.
She will defeat Hela. It's all for nothing.
If she doesn't save Dillion, his soul will be eternally damned.
No. He'll stay here forever.
Being tortured.
No. No. She'll stay here. She's stuck. Hela.
She will join Dillion in Hela. What happens if she saves Dillion's soul?
What happens to Senua?
The darkness will take her anyway. She can't win.
There's nothing she can do. She'll be stuck in the darkness forever, whatever she does.
She'll lay him to rest. She'll take his soul and she'll bury him.
She won't lay to rest. No.
Hela will take her soul.
She'll be eternally captured by the darkness.
This is her sacrifice.
This is what she was made to do.
No, she can save him and she can get away. She can lay him to rest.
She can't get away from the darkness.
She's come this far. Few have come this far.
But the darkness is in her.
Don't listen to them.
The darkness is illusion. She's found a way. There's a way.
She can see.
She must align herself. She can do it.
There's the door.
She aligns herself. It's there.
We have to go all the way up to the top now. Further up. Fuck, I don't know. Yeah, I gotta go over here and go back up to the top. We gotta go down. Here. that just keeps going down. I don't know. I gotta figure this out. Any further way up somewhere that I gotta get? Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's go here.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the gods will face a ship full of their foes, which Loki has steered to Asgard. It carries the fire giants, the wolf that will eat the sun, and all kinds of dark creatures. Surt will join them with his sword of fire. The cliffs will crash, trolls will walk the land, men will tread the road to hell, and the heavens will split open.
Okay. Let's go this way. That door is obviously locked, so we're gonna go this way. Let's just open up this door here. And we'll go up. What's in here? Ooh, a battle. Come on.
She's injured. She can still do it. It's not over. She can do it. Going behind you. Behind you. Focus now.
Come on. Don't die.
The mirror. You can do this. Focus.
Woo! Oh yeah. Sweet. What's up here further? There's some bullshit up here. Oh, here's some.
The Northmen said each god will do battle at Ragnarok. Odin will fight the monstrous wolf and be killed, but his son will avenge him and plunge his sword into the heart of the beast. Freyr will face Surt, but he had given his sword away for love, and without it, he cannot defend himself against the flames. Thor will smite the Midgard serpent to no avail. The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, steam will shoot up, flames will play against the sky, the heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and the people everywhere. Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok. For it is nigh.
Gotta pause for a minute. I'll be right back. The KP is back. fucked up, dog. Now open. Bridge is ready. We're going to cross this bridge now. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Come on, get up, bitch.
He's down. Finish it.
God damn it. Come on, don't make me start all the way over, please. Come on. Fuck. God damn it, come on. Don't die. God damn, come on. Come on, no.
She's injured. She can still do it. He's gone. Yes, sir. Yes. Behind you.
No, 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 don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die.
The path to Hella. I can sense her.
That calls for a vape drag.
She's getting closer to Hella. She's going to die. I'm scared. Wait. What happens when she dies? What happens to me when she dies? We die too. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. It's time to die. Stop. Wait. What? What happens when she dies? What happens to us? What happens to us? We die too. Do we die too? We die too. I don't want to.
We'll all die someday.
I don't want to die.
And when everyone's gone, even the gods will die.
We don't want to die. I don't want to die. Senua, stop. Turn back. Stop. Stop.
No. Fuck you. I'm going through.
Stop. Senua, stop. What happens to us? Why would she stop to die? She would stop. 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 I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to be a part of me. If you don't want to die with me, then leave me alone.
I don't want to die. Please stop.
Go through the mirror.
Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. You'll never come back if you go there.
There's nothing to go back to.
We only have each other now. Don't abandon me.
Everyone suffers. They were right about me.
Listen to me, not them. They were afraid. Like children scared of the dark.
So was I.
They made up monsters to fill the void. That doesn't make them real.
They made them real.
No!
Follow your soul and let go of the Senua revolt. For there lies your weakness, and the darkness will find it.
It's not like the old stories, is it? The noble warrior facing evil in search of victory and honor. Clear dividing lines. No. Oh, this place is not quite like that.
So I missed a couple of those things, it looks
It's as
like.
if it knows that true torment lies within. Memories you
I only
cannot
missed a couple of them.
cannot escape.
Maybe I'll run back through it again at another time, of course.
Is her hell.
What is this? Salem Witch Trials?
Turn away, Senua! Turn away, Senua!
Oh, there's somebody.
You see the darkness, faces fear and suffering.
I can see it.
She has nothing to fear anymore. The gods have saved your mother. Through my hand.
You killed her.
This is the will of the gods.
Too much.
Fuck the gods! You did this to her! Why?
This is what happens when you listen to the voices of the underworld. They crawl into your soul and rot you from the inside. Defy the gods like your mother, and the darkness will come for you too. You understand, Senua?
You cursed me with your own madness. I was just a child. You created this darkness! You created this darkness so you could hide behind it!
Only through suffering brings salvation. It is the way of the gods.
It was all a lie. You are a lie! She didn't defy the gods. She defied you. And so you killed her.
You didn't pray to the gods. You prayed to your mother. Your mother, who was too weak to fight the darkness and abandoned you.
You tortured her. You killed her. You are the darkness.
I have to fight that thing? Or it looks like I have to fight many things in my path.
Those rituals, the years of isolation, the pain that still haunts you. It was the only way to fight the curse within you.
You're a liar.
The darkness is inside you and it will destroy you.
You're a liar!
No, Senua. The darkness is here. You cannot wish it away. And it will watch as you draw your last dying gasp.
I won't let you kill me! Ah!
Come on, bring it on, motherfucker. Oh, fuck. Come on, get up. Damn it, come. Fuck. I'm doing the wrong shit.
Watch out. Watch out. Behind you. Watch out. Behind you.
Shit, get up, bitch. No.
through your darkness. You're a liar and a murderer.
Hey, what's up, Master
And if
G?
you really are
Master
Hela,
1G, what's
then
up?
I have a sword here that can kill a god.
Look at you. Running forward, moving backwards to wallow your miserable past. You're making a mistake searching for Dillion. The same mistake that killed
Bring
you
it on.
in the first place.
This fucking music is intense. Makes the game so badass. Shadow of War, Middle of Earth, Levitt.
I'm trying to save you from
I'll look into it.
yourself. You something that is a lie. The plague of darkness, the butchering of Dillion by the Norsemen. You saw it yourself.
Oh, right on.
Everyone else cursed. They believed you. I believed you.
Tell me, Senua, where is Dillion's soul if the darkness is alive? How will you save him?
He's here. I know he's here.
Love the music in this game. It's fucking makes the battles so fucking
Dillion,
cool.
I know you're here. Hold on. I'll find you.
No, 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 no.
Be careful, son.
God damn it, come on.
Dillion! Where is he? You're trying to trick me again with your lies. I know he's here. You took him from me. You have him.
Stop. Let him go now. I'm warning you.
Or what? What can you do to me that you haven't already? Fight me. Come on.
Betrayed your own father. You betrayed the gods in search of Dillion, in search of love. Look where that's got you. Let go of your battle. Let go of redemption. Let go of Dillion. Don't let your darkness hurt anyone else.
Let go of Dillion. Watch out.
You're going to die.
Killing yourself. Behind you.
Oh, damn it. Come on, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up.
Senua. You're killing yourself.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Go, Senua. You're going to die. Stop. You're killing yourself. Careful, Senua. You're going to die. You're killing yourself. Careful. Behind you. Go if you let. Behind you. You're killing yourself. Behind you. Let go of your battle. You look behind you. You're going to die. Watch out.
Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't tell me I died. The final battle. Okay, I guess I was supposed to right there, I guess. It was a never-ending battle that I was supposed to not conquer, I guess, maybe. I don't know. The only thing I know is that that's pretty intense. I highly recommend this game.
You're alive. And there's no doubt. And you never took him from me, did you? And I can't save Diane.
Oh my gosh, she's gone mad.
Is that what you want me to believe? After all you've done to me? And to
She's
him?
gone mad.
You're not a liar, but you're a liar. You crawled into me to confuse me and deceive me. But I know this. I know you have him. Take it. I'll be a slave for you. I'll fight with you at Ragnarok.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What the fuck?
I learned the hard way to not be afraid of death, Senua. Because a life without loss is one without love. You turn your back on death, and all you can see is the shadow that it casts. The longer you hide from it, the longer the shadow grows until all you can see is darkness. When our time comes, we must look death in the eye and embrace it as a friend. Only then can we let go of our fear. And emerge from our darkness.
Never forget what it is like to see the world as a child, Senua. Every autumn leaf is like a work of art. Every rolling cloud a moving picture. Every day, a new story. We too emerge from this magic, like a wave from the ocean, only to return to the sea. Do not mourn the waves, the leaves, and the clouds. Even in darkness, the wonder and the beauty of this world never leaves us. It is always there, waiting to be seen again. This is where my story once began. And so it has to end here. Because I cannot see further than this.
Follow us. We have another story to tell. My friend, go with her. This now will be your story to witness.
Wow, what a cool game. If you have not played this game, it is really good. I would highly recommend it. Please check it out. Fucking awesome game. Awesome game. Bam. Fucking brilliant game. Wow. That's intense.
Feeling as though you never belong. This feeling is not sadness. This feeling is not joy. I truly understand. Please don't cry now. Please don't go. I want you to stay. I'm begging you, please. Please don't leave here. I don't want you to hate for all the hurt that you feel. The world is just illusion, trying to change you. Being like you are, well, this is something else. Who would comprehend? But some that do lay claim divine purpose blesses them. That's not what I believe, and it doesn't matter anyway. A part of your soul ties you to the next world, or maybe to the last, but I'm still not sure. But what I do know is to us the world is different, as we are to the world. I guess you would know that.
Wow, very cool game. I mean it. If you guys have not played this game, play it. It's so good.
Change for all the hurt that you feel. This world is just illusion, always trying to change
I'll probably be getting copyrighted on this because of the music now.
Please don't go.
Dude, Costin. The ending in this is just, it's just so, it's deep, dude. It is very deep. But once the video renders and stuff and gets finished uploading, go back, watch it, dude. Or just play it yourself, man. It's fucking really good. Oh, did you? Alright. Walked in from work. Hasn't been too bad, man. Just a little bit of a stomach issue, but nothing like it was last week, dude. Wow, such a great game. Yeah, I gotta go into the doctor on Friday and get something else checked out. But anything serious or not, I will let you guys know. I really will. I don't know what this is about here. Good spoilers.
Stormy seas and lost souls.
Who is it?
She's dreamt of this before.
It's coming. Is it?
They say dreams are visions of our memories, thoughts and fears, as seen by our inner eye. What if each one of us is always
Hey,
dreaming,
Blacktooth.
even when awake? And we only see what our inner eye creates for us. Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people fear seeing the world through her eyes.
Yes, she's scared.
Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted,
How's everything with you there, Blacktooth? Hope you're doing good.
that yours might be too.
Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is a video game about Senua, a Celtic warrior on a vision quest into Viking territory. But what sets our hero Senua apart is that she suffers from severe psychotic mental illness.
He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching.
The original idea for Hellblade was to create a classic hero's journey, a journey of suffering, but one where the fantasy world is not another planet or alternate universe, but a world that is constructed in Senua's mind. But to do so would mean putting psychotic mental illness at the center of the experience, a subject that is still considered taboo, and a challenge that was both terrifying and exciting in equal measure. In Hellblade, the starting point was a newly discovered Celtic goddess called Senua in Ashwell, Hertfordshire. When first discovered, her name was thought to be Senua, a name which I liked and kept. I wondered if Senua might have been a Celtic warrior like Boudica, who stood up to the Romans. While the Romans had conquered all of Europe, there was a group of Celts up in the furthest reaches of the Roman Empire that could not be conquered, the Picts. And so the Romans built a wall, called Hadrian's Wall, that spans across Britain from sea to sea to keep the Pictish barbarians at bay. The Picts were known for their war paint, painted on with woad, and their matted hair clumped with lime. And so Senua would be a barbarian Pict in this image.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't live home much.
Oh.
I'm doing all right, Blacktooth. Just a little bit of stomach issue
Wait.
this morning, but it's kind of
Orkney is
passing.
off the coast of Scotland and was inhabited by the Picts, steeped in history and mystery. And so I made Orkney Senua's home.
Yeah, I don't have that problem with drinking water and things flaring up.
In the late 8th century, the first Vikings landed on the Orkney Islands. The population of the Picts crashed thereafter, replaced by the Norsemen of the 9th century. Were they wiped out? We don't know for sure, but it would seem likely given the reputation of the Vikings. The Northmen's brutality is legendary. High-ranking leaders and chieftains of the tribes they conquered were often offered as sacrifice to their gods. The most brutal of these sacrifices was known as the Blood Eagle. I imagine Senua as a young female warrior who returns home from exile to find her partner, Dillion, brutally sacrificed to a Norse god by these hellish warriors from a faraway land. I imagine the horror of this moment and how it would have dragged her deep into mental torment.
Yeah, right, Blacktooth.
No!
I came to learn that the Celts had a sophisticated and nuanced perspective on the nature of mental disorder. One term they used was gelt. A gelt is a man or woman who has been driven mad by a curse, battle trauma, or grief. The gelt would take to a life in the woods in search of penance, punishment, and purgation. And so Senua became a gelt, cursed by darkness, looking for redemption in the wilds. Another word the Celts used in reference to mental disorders was druth, meaning fool, or liar, one who utters the words of God. They tell of the mad sinner who flees battle into exile and takes on a beastly nature, growing feathers on his body. The character called Druth in Hellblade is based on a little-known person called Findan, an 8th century Irish Celt who was captured and enslaved by the Vikings, but eventually escaped to Orkney where he became a monk.
I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Upon meeting Senua, it would be his stories that fuel her quest deep into their world of gods.
The Northmen say the world will come to an end.
The sun will grow black, the earth will sink into the sea, the stars will disappear, fire and water will meet, flames will play against the sky,
The heavens and earth and all the world will be burned, all the gods will be dead, and the warriors of Valhalla and people everywhere.
Senua, prepare yourself for Ragnarok, for it is nigh.
So the stage was set for a new adventure, a journey into the Norse underworld called Hell, a vision quest fueled by madness and myth, a fantasy that was created by Senua's own mind, and one that we would experience through her eyes.
This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
To make a game about a warrior with psychotic mental illness as its central theme was fraught with danger. Mental illness, such as psychosis, is still taboo and rarely acknowledged in a century of cinema, never mind the new medium of games. Where it does feature, it often conflates psychosis and psychopathy associated with a lack of empathy. It is unfortunate that these two words sound so similar that they are used interchangeably in media, I must admit that I didn't have to look very far to discover my own ignorance of the subject. So we reached out to Paul Fletcher, psychiatrist and professor of health neuroscience at University of Cambridge.
Psychosis is a descriptive term, and it refers to having a loss of contact with objective reality. So it's characterized by two main sets of symptoms. One of them is hallucinations, where somebody experiences perceptions when there is no actual objective thing out there to perceive.
Who are you?
And the other is delusions, where somebody comes to very often bizarre, unpleasant, frightening beliefs when there's no good evidence in favour of them.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim, and the goddess Hela holds his soul there.
We reached out to Welcome, a biomedical research charity that spends billions on research and awareness programs aimed at improving health.
Mental health hasn't always been presented in the media in a way that is particularly helpful. It can be challenging to engage people with the subject matter, and there are a lot of preconceived ideas about mental health, and particularly schizophrenia and psychosis.
Yeah, this is
support that allows the team to continue.
I think I'm just going to stop it right here. This I don't know how long this is.
Experience of psychosis to create a game that provides a fresh perspective on the condition and allows audiences to engage with it in a way that just wouldn't be possible in any other medium.
What started out as a brief consultation convinced me that we were only scratching the surface of an immensely deep and interesting subject that could enrich and change the very nature of the game.
That's cool, thanks so much.
Pleasure, thanks. It's really interesting for me. I'd love to be involved. It's fascinating.
Our understanding of psychosis is still very much a mystery, and ways of treating it are still primitive compared to physical illness. After all, it is easy to see the pain and suffering caused by physical diseases or physical trauma. It is not so easy to see the mental suffering and trauma of severe mental illness. But what if we could find a way to
I've seen a little bit of it.
Games are capable of drawing you in for hours.
Looks interesting.
Playing the role of a character who is different from you, experiencing their perspective, and actively involving you in a world that functions with a different set of rules. If we were to represent Senua's psychosis, we would have to simulate voice hearing, a common attribute. But how can we simulate something we have no first-hand experience of? Professor Charles Fernyhough, a leading expert in voice hearing from Durham University, offered his help.
Hearing voices is an experience that is usually associated with severe mental illness, and crucially we know that hearing voices is a part of ordinary life for many people who don't meet the criteria for mental illness.
Yeah. Oh, that's not him in real life.
Yeah, so is it only on PC right now?
According to where
it
they
is on
appear
PC
in
right
space.
now, isn't it?
Voices
yeah.
can appear far away in the distance, they can appear right there in your ear, they can seem to be coming from inside your head.
Based on the information Professor Fernyhough provided, I put together a sound brief and invited some actors to the studio. We recorded the actors using a binaural microphone, which records the 3D spatial position of sound, replicating the way sound is heard by human ears. It gives you an incredible sense that the person you are listening to is right there beside you. Rachel Waddingham from the Voice Collective came to our studio with 2 young voice hearers to speak to our team. We talked at length about their experiences, and they listened to our tests, giving us feedback on how we could improve on it.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
It's very hard to represent what this experience is like, partly because it's such a personal, intense, emotional experience. It's testament to how Ninja Theory have been listening to what the researchers are saying, but also, crucially, listening to the experts by experience. What they've come up with is so compelling. It's by far the best representation I've heard of what these experiences are like.
Other common attributes of psychosis are visions and flashbacks. We met with Recovery College East, who work with and care for people recovering from severe mental disorders. A group of service users gave us their first-hand account of what they experience.
Sometimes when the visions or what we're seeing is too much, it becomes more difficult until eventually we perhaps don't see anything.
The people we spoke to, the stories they told, were fascinating, harrowing and mind-boggling. The reality of what people experienced was vivid, far exceeding what I could possibly have imagined. We went away itching to represent some of these visions and flashbacks in the game.
Hansville, now my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow, all these days are killing me. Now I see deep in me insanity does unfold. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. Hansville, now my heart is so, love is so far away. Don't you know how I wanna feel deeper? I could never know how you grow, all these days are killing me. Feel like this, read like this, I just wanna live that.
It's 94 right now.
I just wanna feel deeper, deeper. I just wanna feel deeper, deeper.
To refine our work, we continue to hold meetings
Supposed to be
with
100
recovery
today.
college East over the course of a year and a half, showing them what we had achieved so far and refining the in-game representations based on their feedback. With their help, flashbacks, visions and changes in perception were woven into the story and gameplay of Senua.
The students that are involved in this project are incredibly excited about being involved. They have described the experience as being important because it values their lived experience and shows that despite what we have been through, all of that experience becomes valid, that actually it's something that we should all be talking about.
The experiences described range from beautiful to frightening beyond comprehension. I heard of a girl who has to live with an angry voice screaming at her, slamming on her doors and walls 24 hours a day. I met someone who would often see hanging corpses in a room, so real that she would sometimes try to rescue them. The panic and fear that comes with such visions is entirely understandable, and it can be a living horror for some.
Worthless, weak, pathetic. Go on, feel sorry for yourself, because there is no one left to do that for you.
I was urged by one fellow that we should not shy away from showing this horror, and so I was
I'd love to have some
torn
rain
in
right now.
Hellblade. Had we gone too far with our representations or not far enough?
Broken and lost, just like your soul.
Come on.
In some ways, voice hearing and visions were the low-hanging fruit, so to speak. There's another aspect of psychosis that is much harder to explain, but one that I think video games are uniquely able to represent, which are often called delusions.
People begin to see patterns in the world. They begin to link things that most people wouldn't link. Most of the things that we might think would be coincidence or, you know, not worth commenting on. Nevertheless, that might have a particular salience or importance for them.
One individual described how everyday words, sounds, colours and objects were steeped in meaning to him, forming a strange and sinister puzzle that he was determined to solve but could not quite get to the bottom of.
It's not just brain dysfunction. It's not like the system shut down. It's actually an incredibly creative process. The person creates a world populated with voices and phantasms and terrors, and they're completely immersed in it. They believe in it.
We often invite people into the studio to play the game. In one of our playtests, they played through much of the game, making associations between runes, secret messages, and the threat of darkness that stalked them. There are many things that happen in the world of Hellblade that make perfect sense within the context of Senua's mind. The dark rot that's killing her slowly from within, the secret runes of the gods that block her path to Helheim, and strange associations that exist in the game to confuse you. To complete
I'm getting
Senua's
Red Dead.
quest, you have
Red
to
Dead 1 was really
internalize and
good.
accept the logic and meaning behind these things to progress. Afterwards they said that they didn't see much evidence of mental illness in the game. People with delusions of all sorts would argue the same thing, that they are not aware of their experience being abnormal in any way.
I need to sort
It's important.
Representing perception changes and thinking patterns within Hellblade gives us a set of symptoms common in psychosis. But people with lived experience were keen to emphasize another point, that it is wrong to define a person by their symptoms. Quite often, the illness comes not from the symptoms, but from the stigma, isolation and mistreatment that comes about from the rest of society.
They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
I needed someone to portray Senua, someone who could believably internalize her suffering. Melina Jurgens, our video editor, had been a stand-in for Senua over a few months while we perfected our motion capture techniques. Without realizing it, she had already auditioned for the role, and I knew her well enough to know that I didn't have to teach her to act, but to relive her own internal pain. As often is the case, those who have suffered mental anguish are never far from us. My hope is that by creating a compelling and aspirational character in Senua who feels very much real, albeit in a fantasy setting, we can provide a lens into her reality, a different one to yours, and this is where storytelling comes into play. I imagined her life based on common threads in real people's lives.
I never played the zombies on Red Dead.
She was always prone to psychosis as a child. Her mother Galina also heard voices and had visions, so perhaps there was a genetic aspect. Or perhaps it was cultural, as she lived within a world without science, of gods and superstition, as exemplified by her druid father Zimble. Psychosis developed in her late teens to early 20s and was exacerbated by stigma and isolation at the hands of the clansmen and her father.
This darkness. It's spreading.
The trauma of seeing her lover Dillian sacrificed tips her over the edge, making her remodel her reality around a concept that connects everything: the darkness. So the question is, what Senua experiences real? Can only be answered by saying, yes, it is real. It is her reality.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
Towards the end of the project, service users and professionals that had collaborated with us were invited to see the near-final game. It was a chance to see if the game had reflected their views or if it had misrepresented them.
For me, being involved in especially developing Senua's character has been really important, and being able to bring in my perspective and what I see and what I hear, and having that built into
I wouldn't
the
know
game
that
has been a real
Blacktooth. I
privilege.
never really
It's gritty
played GTA too much at
and
all.
it's meaty, and there are some tough subjects in there that are being tackled with honesty.
I was blown away by it today, absolutely blown away. It was just fantastic to get the opportunity to use our lived experience in a very creative way. There's nothing tokenistic about the work we've put in. It feels like we've been listened to, things have been taken on board, and I think there was a lot of realism in the game itself, and it feels very authentic.
Hellblade will give people a good experience of what it's like to hear voices and have those experiences. I'm glad that the guys at Ninja Theory have asked us to come along and help them build an experience that's positive when it comes out, and get myself a copy and have a go.
I think all the way through, I was really
I do recommend you guys to
inspired
play
by
this game, though.
How the conversations have translated into the game in a way that I think I didn't imagine was possible. So wonderful, really wonderful.
This game is awesome.
I really hope that others will follow the lead they've set and use the power of something like a video game to change people's perceptions, to increase understanding, and ultimately to make some of the stigma around voice hearing and other experiences go away.
For me, it was really exciting to see something that I explore scientifically being represented so beautifully in a character who's trying to penetrate the mysteries of the environment in which they've been placed, with all of this strange uncertainty and noise and conflicting information that they're getting. I'm very excited by this way of trying to represent mental illness, because I think it actually might be offering us insights that we wouldn't get from pure scientific explorations, and actually giving us quite an empathic view of what it might be like.
Mental illness has been with us for as long as we have been on this planet, but why? Why hasn't evolution stamped out this weakness from within our gene pool? I often pondered this question until I realized that the question had an inbuilt flaw. It assumes that being and thinking differently is a weakness. The only reason we have computers, spacecraft, medicine, poetry, art, and yes, even video games is because individuals are able to simulate new abstract realities in their minds and share them with the rest of us. We need people to be willing to see differently in order for us to progress and survive as society.
Nice try,
we need
Joe.
to be open to these new ways.
I rarely ever get on AA again.
It is the spirit that motivated me to create Senua's story and share it with you.
Alright guys, gonna go ahead and end the stream right here. Don't forget to like the video if you've liked the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and salty teabag that notifications button for more videos by me, KidProdigy. I'll probably be back in a little bit and play some Battlefield or something for you guys. Again, fantastic game. If you haven't played it, play the game. If you have Xbox Gold Pass, it's only about 20 bucks after tax right now. Well worth it. It's well worth it. Please check it out. Peace, everybody.